From one friend to another, J.M. Hirsch is here. Oh, it's so good to see you. I got to tell you that when I was in the Tri-Cities with Kelly, I was definitely ready to lay down with a cocktail, which is all the better, though, if someone is making them for me. And in his new book, Pour Me Another, J.M. Hirsch has 250 ways to find your favorite drink, and we're only asking him for 3 today. No big deal. I am so glad that you're here.
Thank you so much.
First of all, I just have to tell you all, J.M. and I have been cooking and having cocktails together for almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
But I have never met him in person. It's always been over Zoom. So I'm so happy to have you here.
I'm so glad that you can actually finally taste what I'm making.
I know, because I'll make these cocktails, and then I'm sitting there by myself in my basement like,
and you're making me drink alone.
My coffee. Well, and that's never okay. All right, well, let's first of all talk about your book, Pour Me Another.
Yep.
How is it set up?
So the whole idea is to take the drinks that you're already familiar with, the ones you know you like, and use that to discover new drinks that you had no idea that you would love.
That happens to me sometimes when I run out of something and I just have to make do.
Well, exactly. And you know, the thing is, you assume like, okay, maybe you're a rum drinker. You like a daiquiri, for example.
Sure.
Okay. But maybe you don't like a gin and tonic, so you don't want to try gin-based cocktails. But actually, there's all sorts of ways of using the information that we know we like to discover new ways to drink, say, gin. So we're going to actually start with a classic daiquiri.
All right.
All right. Give it a sip.
Oh yes, if I must, my friend.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh. Isn't that good?
That's good, but it's not as sweet as I thought it was going to be.
I don't like it too sweet.
I don't either,
You know, a lot of cocktails are too sweet.
Yeah, I don't want to have to drink a whole bunch of water when I'm drinking my cocktail because it's too sweet.
And you know, the problem with sugar is you just want a little hint of it. If you add too much sugar, you're deadening all the other flavors that you really want to appreciate in the cocktail.
Oh, this is really good. So how did you make this?
So this is just white rum, agave, Peychaud's bitters, and some lime juice. Very simple.
So simple.
Very clean. It's sweet, it's sour, and it's strong. I mean, you know.
It is strong. I can account for that.
So that is where we start, okay? I like to always start with what we know.
Yes.
All right, so now we know this.
Perfect.
Now we're going to try a salty dog, okay? Because again, maybe you're not a gin drinker.
And some people have called me a salty dog. Just kidding.
Well, this is the drink for you.
Okay.
So now we've swapped gin for the white rum.
Okay.
We've got Angostura bitters instead of the Peychaud's bitters.
Okay.
All right. We've got grapefruit juice instead of the lime juice.
Oh.
And since I heard that you were a fan of it, we have some elderflower liqueur in there.
My favorite.
To give it that kind of a floral sweetness.
Floral
all right,
sweetness,
so give this a shot.
Oh, it smells perfect. Oh my gosh.
Isn't that nice?
You know what? You've never tasted anything like this in a cocktail. I can just tell you that right now.
And you know what one of the secret ingredients is?
What?
From the name, salt.
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 That's why. It's so good. It has almost like a margarita vibe.
Yes.
But if you don't like tequila, then this is the drink for you.
Exactly. And this is the thing. Like, it's a very similar flavor profile to the daiquiri.
Yeah.
But it's a little different, a little mixed up, and you get in the botanical notes of the gin that you might not have assumed you would like.
Yes, and I do like a botanical gin, but not many people do. So give that a shot. That is really good.
Isn't that great?
And it's also very fragrant. So when you pick it up and you smell it
exactly.
first.
And that's a big part of enjoying a cocktail.
That's so
All right.
good.
Now you're going to have to work for your next cocktail,
if
okay?
I must. If I must.
All right. You've got a shaker here.
Oh, this
all right.
is a nice
We're going to make a vodka cocktail now. And again, similar flavor profile, but very different ingredients. Okay. So grab yourself a lime round.
Okay.
All right. And throw it into your shaker.
Are we going to muddle it?
We are muddling it.
Oh,
Okay.
I like muddling
Now this is a little bit of agave syrup, but you can also use simple syrup.
All right.
Just get that in there. Okay.
All right.
All right. Perfect. Okay.
All right.
Now, again, secret ingredient, a couple granules of salt.
Just a few granules?
Just a few. Just like in our cooking, in our cocktail, salt heightens and brightens all the other flavors. Okay.
Didn't even think about that.
And here's your muddler.
Thank you.
Okay. Give it a good squeeze. We're going to get all the juices and the flavors out of the zest and then the flesh of it.
I'm always a fan of muddling a cocktail. Like you get home from the end of the day, and if you have to muddle a cocktail.
Oh, it's therapy.
It's good for you.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. Perfect.
All right.
Now, we've got 2.5 ounces of vodka.
Vodka.
There we go.
Now I see that you have Tito's here.
Yes.
I like Tito's.
I love it. All right. And then, one of my favorite cocktail ingredients, this is ginger liqueur.
Ginger liqueur?
Yes, exactly. Have you ever had this? Oh,
No,
it's so
I've
good.
never had this. It smells...
It's peppery and
I love
sweet.
ginger.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very refreshing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And then you're going to add a little bit of unsweetened coconut water.
Unsweetened coconut.
Yes.
So we put the lime in the coconut.
Exactly. All right. And that is it.
All right.
We've got all our ingredients.
Some little ice.
Throw some ice in there.
I washed my hands, by the way, before this. I'm just going to grab it.
There we go.
Okay.
All right, give it a good shake. I'm splashing it all over the place. Don't forget you got to put this on top, otherwise you're going to wear it.
Where did you get these fun little shakers?
Aren't these cool?
Oh my gosh, they're like travel shakers.
Perfect.
I'm excited. All right, now do you
go.
just strain it or you use the ice in there too?
Throw a little bit of ice. Oh no, you're definitely going to strain it. Throw a
Okay.
little bit more ice in there. Just grab it.
Okay, yeah, we're
There we
fine.
go.
We're friends here.
Good enough.
All right.
All right.
And then,
Strain that in. Oh, that looks so good.
oh, that looks, I love the color.
Perfect.
All right.
And, to make it pretty, we're going to throw another lime round on.
Oh, why not?
Perfect.
Just throw it in. Just toss
throw
it in.
That's it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Can't wait to try this. Oh my gosh.
Isn't that great?
This is my favorite one.
I knew you would like this one the best. It's a little creamy, right?
It's
and
a little
bit
creamy
sweet.
and a little sweet,
Yep.
but really refreshing and
Yes,
light.
exactly. And it all started with the Daiquiri. That's how we worked our way to this.
You really knew how to tell a story with a cocktail, let me tell you, my friend. It is so good to see you and to
Thank
see
you so much.
doing this in person. Tell me again how people can get Pour Me Another.
Amazon or anywhere they sell books.
I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you
Please
so
come
much.
back again soon.
I would love to.
All right. Well, JM is sharing the recipe for all 3 of these drinks. You're going to find them on our website, or you can just text the word recipe, just the word, to 206-448-4545, and we'll just text the recipe to you. Easy peasy, lime squeezy. All right. Hey, it's game time.